Jai Hind, dear student. In last session we had learned about perimeter. That is chapter 10 mensuration. We had learned about perimeter. We had learned that perimeter is the boundary of any figure is known as perimeter, or when we measure the total length of the boundary of any figure, that is the perimeter. Now today we are going to learn about area. Now when we learn area, let us see first what is area. Here in perimeter we had learned that the outer boundary of any figure is known as perimeter, means this is the perimeter. Now area is the surface covered by any figure is known as area. Or we can say that the amount of surface enclosed by closed figure is known as area. Now let us see the area of irregular shape. Area of irregular shape. Let us see area of irregular shape. So the area of irregular shape is, let us see how to find out. For example, let first draw one rectangle like this. Suppose this is the square. Now we have to find out the area of this shape. So to find out area of this shape, first we have to see that how many fully filled square are there. First we have to find out how many fully filled square. Fully filled square. So fully filled square first we have to count. Then half filled. Half filled square. Then more than half. And then less than half. More than half and then less than half. So in this way we can measure the area. First we have to see the fully filled square. So this is the fully filled square. This is the fully filled square. This is the fully filled square. So here fully filled square is 3. Then half filled square, if we see, this is the half filled square. Then not this, no one. So we can see that this is only one half filled square. Then we can say more than half. So more than half, if we will see, this is more than half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So more than half is 5. So we will consider 5 here. Then less than half we can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here it is 6 we will consider. So here the area of 3 fully filled square is, we can say that 3. Then here it is half, so we can say it is 0.5. Then here more than half 5. So let us take it fully 5. And here less than half we will not take, as we had taken more than half. So we are not going to take this. Now we will see, here it is 0.5, 8.5 square unit. So the area of this irregular shape is 8.5 square unit. So in this way we can find out the area of irregular shape. Fully filled square, then half filled square, more than half, less than half. If we are considering more than half as full, we should not consider less than half. Half we should consider into half and do it half. Now let us see exercise 10.2. In exercise 10.2, question number 1 is find the area of the following figure by counting square. Here first we need to count the square. So this here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 full square is there. So we can write it is 9 square unit. 9 square unit. Then here again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 square unit. In again here also 1, 2, this is 2 full, this 2 is half, so 1, 2, this 3 and 4. So this we can write as 4 square units. So in this way we can do this, all this. Now let us come to this. Here we can say this is full, this is full. So 2, we can consider this 2 as also full. 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this will be approximately 5 square unit. 5 square unit. In the same way, let us come to question number M. The question number M is, here we can count first full. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 full square. Then we will consider only more than half. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 7 plus 5, that is 12 square units. So in this way we can find out the area of irregular shape, the shape which is not regular. Now let us see area of rectangle. Now let us see area of rectangle. So area of rectangle is, in the 5th standard also we had studied area of rectangle, that area of rectangle is equal to L into B. Area of rectangle is equal to L into B. In the same way, let us see area of square. Area of square is equal to, suppose this is the square here, then area of square is equal to S into S, that is side into side. So area of rectangle is L into B, that is length into breadth. Area of square is S into S. Now let us start exercise 10.3. Exercise 10.3. Let's begin question number 1. Question number 1 is given, find the area of rectangle whose sides are, that is length is given 3 centimeter and breadth is given 4 centimeter. One more thing is there, this area is always in square unit. Area is always in square unit, that is square centimeter or square meter, square kilometer. So the area should be always written in square unit. Now let us see, length is equal to this and breadth is equal to this. So area of rectangle is equal to L into B, that is 3 centimeter into 4 centimeter, that is equal to, you can say, 12 square centimeter. Here, as I told you, area should be always in square unit. Here unit is centimeter, so square centimeter. So let's see question number 2. Question number 2 is, find the area of square whose side is given. Here S is given 10 centimeters. So we can say area of square is equal to S into S, which is equal to 10 centimeter into 10 centimeter, which is equal to 100 square centimeter. 10 centimeter into 10 centimeter, which is equal to 100 square centimeter. Question number 3 you can do by yourself. Find out the area of all and then find out, compare it, which one is largest and which one is smallest. Let us see question number 4. Question number 4 is given the area of rectangular garden 50 meter long is 300 square meter. Means here length is given, L is equal to 50 meter, B is not given, and area is given, area it is 300 square meter. Area is given 300 square meter. Area of rectangle is given 300 square meter. We have to find the width of the garden, means we have to find out the breadth of the garden. So area is L into B, which is equal to 300 square meter. L into B means 50 meter into B is equal to 300 square meter. B is equal to 300 square meter upon 50 meter. B is equal to, this will be 6 meter. So B is equal to 6 meter. So the width of a garden is, we can write, so width of garden is, you can say 6 meter. Width of garden is 6 meter. Now let us see question number 5 is, what is the cost of tilling a rectangular plot of 500 meter and 200 meter wide at the rate of rupees 8 per square meter? Here question number 5, it is given L is given 500 meter, B is given 200 meter. L is given 500 meter, B is given 200 meter. Now we have to find out the cost of tilling. So cost of tilling, so we have to find out area of, here it is given rectangular plot is equal to L into B, which is equal to 500 meter into 200 meter, which is equal to 10,000 square meter. 500 meter into, this is 10,000 square meter. Now it is given that if the rate of 8 per 100 square meter, so we can say that cost of 100 square meter is equal to rupees 8, and therefore cost of 100,000 square meter is equal to rupees 8 into 1 lakh upon 100, because here it is 100, for 100 it is 8. So now the answer will be, this 20 and this 0 will be cut. We can say rupees 8,000. So the cost of tilling a rectangular plot is rupees 8,000. Now question number 6 you can do by yourself. Here length and breadth is given, you have to find the area in square meter. Now let us see question number 7. Question number 7 is given, the room is 4 meter long and 3 meter 50 centimeter wide. Means here length is given, L is given 4 meter, and B, that is breadth, is given 3 meter 50 centimeter, which is equal to 3.50 meter. 3 meter 50 centimeter, which is equal to 3.50 meter. How many square meter of carpet is needed to cover the floor of the room? Means again we have to find here area of room. Again we have to find here the area of room to find out the square meter of carpet is equal to L into B, which is equal to 4 meter into 3.50 meter. 3.50 into 4 meter, so here it is 0, 5 again 0, 14 square meter. So 14 square meter of carpet is needed to cover the floor of the room. We can write, so 14 square meter of carpet is needed to cover the room. Now let us see question number 8. In question number 8 it is given that a floor is 5 meter long and 4 meter wide. So we can write 4 floor L is equal to given 5 meter long and B is equal to given 4 meter wide. Okay. So, and a square carpet of side 3 meter is laid on the floor. Find the area of the floor is not carpeted. Now the question is here that this is the one floor, that is 5 meter and 4 meter. Now again here it is given that a square carpet of 3 meter. Square carpet of 3 meter means here it is 3 meter. This is the square carpet. We have to find out the area of this. So first we will find out the area of rectangle, then we will find out the area of square, and then the remaining area. So we can say that area of floor is equal to L into B, which is equal to 5 meter into 4 meter, which is equal to 20 square meter. Now for carpet side is given 3 meter. Side is here given 3 meter. So we can say area of carpet is equal to side into side, which is equal to 3 meter into 3 meter, which is equal to 9 square meter. 3 meter into 3 meter, which is equal to 9 square meter. So now we have to find out that the area which is not carpeted, therefore area of floor not carpeted is equal to 20 minus 9 square meter. So 20 minus 9 square meter, that is 11 square meter. So the area of floor which is not carpeted is 20 minus 9, that is, we can say 20 minus 9, and it is 11 square meter. Let us see question number 9. Question number 9, it is given that 5 square flower bed each of side 1 meter are dug on a piece of land 5 meter long and 4 meter wide. Means here one land piece is given, which is given 5 meter long and 4 meter wide. Now here inside it land field, here it is given that 1 meter, each of 1 meter length it is given. So now we have to find out what is the area of the remaining of the land. Means we have to find out the area of this. So first we have to find out here area of rectangle, then area of 5 this flower bed, and then we have to subtract it. So we can say for land, we can say for rectangular land it is given L is equal to 5 meter, B is equal to 4 meter. So we can say therefore area of rectangle is equal to L into B, that is equal to 5 meter into 4 meter, which is equal to 20 square meter. So 5 meter into 4 meter, which is equal to 5 4 the 20. So 20 square meter. Now we will see area of, so for flower bed here given side is given 1 meter. For flower bed side is given 1 meter, and therefore we can say that, so therefore area of a flower bed is equal to S into S, which is equal to 1 meter into 1 meter, which is equal to 1 square meter. So we can say here it is given that 5 square bed are there. So we can say that area of 5 flower beds is equal to 5 into 1 square meter, which is equal to 5 square meter. Now we have to find out the remaining area. So now remaining area of land is equal to 20 minus 5 square meter, which is equal to 20 minus 5 square meter, which is equal to 15 square meter. 20 minus 5 square meter, which is equal to 15 square meter. Now let us see question number 10. Question number 10 is, by splitting the following figure into rectangle, find their area. The measure is given in the centimeter. Here one figure is given like this. Okay, we have to convert this into the rectangle and then find its area. So let us see this. This will be the rectangle. Here it 1 and here is 2. Then 3 plus 1. So here it will be again. This will be one rectangle and this will be one rectangle. Now we have to find out its area. Again, all are rectangle here. So we can say what is the length and breadth that we have to find out. See, here it is 1, here it is 2, we can say. Now 2, 1, 2, there it is 2. This is 4 here, this is 3. So it is 1 here and 1 here also. Now let us give name. This is rectangle 1, this is rectangle 2, this is rectangle 3 and this is rectangle 4. Now we have to find out the area of all these rectangle and then we have to find out the total area we will get. Again I am telling, this is 1 centimeter, this is 2 centimeter we get here, this is 1. Now this, how we got that this is 3 centimeters, so this will be 3 here, so this will be 1. So in the same way this also 1. Now this is 4. Let's start from first. 4, rectangle 1, here length is equal to 2 centimeter, breadth is equal to 1 centimeter, therefore area is equal to L into B, which is equal to 2 centimeter into 1 centimeter, which is equal to 2 square centimeter. So this is the for rectangle 1. Then for rectangle 2, L is equal to, L is given here, this is 3 and this we have to find out. See, this is total is here. This total, if we find out, this 4 plus 3, that this is 7, means this is 7 minus 2 we had done, so here it is 5. So L is equal to 5 centimeter, B is given 2 centimeter, therefore area is equal to L into B, which is equal to 5 centimeter into 2 centimeter, which is equal to 10 square centimeter. Then for rectangle 3, L is equal to rectangle 3, here this L. So L is 4 plus this 3, so L is equal to 7 centimeter, B is equal to 1 centimeter, therefore area is equal to L into B, which is equal to 7 centimeter into 1 centimeter, which is equal to 7 square centimeter. Then we have to find out this fourth one. For rectangle 4, we can say this is 3 into 3. So both are same. We can, this is not rectangle, we can say it is square. So 4 square 4. Or you can write rectangle also, no problem. Here it is L is equal to 3 centimeter, B also is equal to 3 centimeter, therefore area is equal to L into B, which is equal to 3 centimeter into 3 centimeter, which is equal to 9 centimeter. 3 centimeter into 3 centimeter, which is equal to 9 centimeter. So now, therefore, total area is equal to total area of 2 plus 10 plus 7 plus 9 square centimeter is equal to 2 plus 10 is equal to 12 plus 7 is equal to 19 plus 9 is equal to 28 square centimeter. So the area of whole figure is equal to 28 square centimeter. So first we have to divide this into different rectangle 1, 2, 3, 4, find their length and breadth, and then find out the area of whole figure. Then B of question 10 and 11th question A, B, C all are same as we had done this. Now let us come to question number 12. Question number 12, it is given that how many tiles whose length and breadth are 12 centimeter and 5 centimeter respectively will be needed to fit in a rectangular region whose length and breadth are respectively. Okay? First we have to write for tiles. For tiles it is given that length is given 12 centimeter and breadth is given 5 centimeter. Length is given 12 centimeter and breadth is given 5 centimeter. So we have to find out area of tile, one tile we have to find out, which is equal to L into B, that is equal to 12 centimeter into 5 centimeter, 12 centimeter into 5 centimeter. Now here it is given in A that whose rectangle, whose respectively rectangular region. So for rectangular region L is equal to 100 centimeter and B is equal to 144 centimeter. So we can say that therefore area of rectangular region is equal to L into B, that is equal to 100 centimeter into 144 centimeter. 100 centimeter into 144 centimeter. So this is the area of tiles, this is the area of rectangular region. Now we have to find out number of tiles. So we can write therefore number of tiles needed, number of tiles needed is equal to area of rectangular region upon area of tile. Whatever area is there, area of rectangular region upon area of rectangular tile. This is why I had not solved it. This is 100 centimeter into 144 centimeter upon 12 centimeter into 5 centimeter, 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 cut 12, 12 are 5, 20. So now here it is 20 into 12, which is equal to 12 to the 24, 240. So we can say that 240 tiles is needed to cover this rectangular region whose length is 100 centimeter and breadth is 144 centimeter. Question number B is again the same as we had done this question number A. Here again you have to find out the area of rectangular region and then divide area of rectangular region by area of tile and you will get the answer. So now here we end our exercise 10.3 and we also end our chapter 10. Exercise 10.2 you have to do in your textbook only. Again I am repeating, exercise 10.2 you have to do in your textbook only. and exercise 10.3 you have to do in your notebook. Thank you.